Hey guys, so this video is going to be really short, no need for a large introduction. I'm just going to show you how to solve the issue where we tried to store the number 128 in a byte. So let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something. I want you to change the value stored in the price variable to 128. And I want you to hover over the error to see what's written. So the required type is a byte because we specified the type of the variable as a byte, and the provided is int. So it sees this number as an int, not a byte. So one of the solutions that's written is to cast the expression to byte. So if I go ahead and write between brackets before the number byte, this means that I'm typecasting, I'm forcing the number that's expressed as 32 bits, an int, to be only 8 bits. This is what I'm doing in here, okay? But will this print out the same thing that we're expecting, which is the 128? I want you to add another variable, call it price2, remove the typecast, and I want you to change the variable type of price2 to be short. I want you to add a print line to price2 to compare what's going to be printed from both variables, okay? So let's go ahead and run this. I also wanted to quickly explain the difference between print and print line. So when we use print line, this means that we want a new line after the variable is printed. If we use print only, so if this was print, then both values would have been concatenated with each other. Okay, so let's check the results printed. Price now holds a value of negative 128, and price2 prints the value correctly. Its value is 128, like we've defined in here. So this is basically because the 128 that we've assigned for the variable price2 is in the range of short. So this is why the value was printed correctly. But in the case of price, why did it print it out as negative 128 while we assigned it as a positive number? We know that 128 is outside the range of a byte, but we want to understand why this happened. Okay guys, so if we convert this binary number to a decimal number that's equivalent to 128, and the reason why I wrote them as 32 bits, so we have 4 bytes, is because we've seen that the provided number was specified as in int type. So ints are represented as 32 bits, and bytes are only represented as 8 bits. So what happens in this case? I'm giving a variable of type byte a number that's out of its range. So what happens is that the rightmost 8 bits are chosen. When we typecast, this is what happens. So the variable would basically take the rightmost 8 bits and it will ignore the first 24 bits in this case, okay? So what number is this in binary? This is a signed number, please remember that, because we have both positive and negative numbers. We said that if the leftmost bit is equal to 1, then this means that this is a negative number, right? So basically, this is negative 2 to the power of 7. This is what matters. I just wanted to show you this example. In the next video, we're going to talk all about numbers, how to represent integers, decimal numbers, and perform arithmetic operations. So see you there.